Hey folks, guess what I'm doing? I am going to do Vlogtober for you guys. So I'm really excited. I got several recipes that I'm going to be sharing, money saving tips, and all kinds of stuff. And tonight I am making 2 recipes that cost under $10 to make. So the first one I'm going to share with you is going to be chicken and stuffing casserole. And I'm also going to make potato soup. And these 2 meals should last Sierra and I 4 days. So let's get started. For the chicken and stuffing casserole, you're going to need 2 boxes of stuffing, 3 cans of cream of chicken soup. One of mine is cream of mushroom, but I couldn't find my 3rd can of cream of chicken, so we're going to substitute that. And you're going to have sour cream and 2 cans of chicken breast. And then also I have pre-chopped up some celery and onion. And we're going to saute those up. And for your potato soup, you're going to need a pot. And I have pre-cut and diced potatoes. We're going to get those in the pot. So those are in the pot, and we're going to turn it on high heat. So turn your stove to high heat, making sure I got the right burner. And I'm going to add half of these onions to the potatoes. Well, close to half, we'll say. We'll get those in there, and then you're going to want to set your timer for 25 minutes. So we got 25 minutes on the clock. And we are going to saute the celery and onions in butter. I'm going to get a whole stick of butter into a skillet. This is my skillet that's like a wok. Let me move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to need a spatula. So we'll get this butter melted. Now see, the funny thing is with the cream and mushroom soup, if Johnny were here, he would have nothing to do with it because he hates mushrooms. But since it's practically only going to be me eating it, and I love mushrooms, we're good to go. So there's 21 minutes left on the potatoes. And we'll get those coming to a boil. And Sierra's making herself some SpaghettiOs to hold herself over. Maybe I didn't need a whole stick of butter, but it'll be good. I like butter. I know a lot of people like butter. You know, my brother does not like butter. And I find that really strange. As soon as this butter melts, though, we'll get to sauteing. Sauteing up I just dropped a piece of celery and I'm going to throw it back in because why not? Oh, I just dropped 2 more. Lovely. But as you know, I am not a professional. So, since this is my kitchen, we throw things back into the pan. And our potatoes are boiling, got 11 minutes left. And 25 minutes is the perfect time for boiling the potatoes and onions for potato soup. So we're gonna let these celery and onions soften up. And I am going to open all these cans and these boxes here. So, okay, for the stuffing, I have put it into a medium-sized mixing bowl. And I'm going to go grab a stick of butter because it calls for a half a stick of butter for each box. And since we have 2 boxes, I'm putting in a whole stick of butter. And you're going to prepare it sort of according to the package instructions, but not exactly because they don't really have an oven option. So we're going to put the stick of butter and 3 cups of boiling water when it boils into it. We're going to keep stirring up the celery and onion. Won't be too much longer now. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze through here and get my casserole dish. Put it over here. And I'm going to look for a rubber spatula. I don't know that I have one clean. So I'm going to get a spoon. And I'm going to open these cans of cream soup. And put them into the casserole dish. Hopefully my audio is good over this boiling sound. One more can. Also, you're going to want to make sure your oven has been preheated to 375. Now to get this chicken open. See what we can do. If there's water in the can, you're going to want to drain that off. So 2 cans of chunk chicken breast. Just trying to clean as I go a little bit. So I'm going to get these open and drained and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've opened and drained the chicken breast and I have put it inside the casserole dish with the cream soup. I don't know if you can see that. Let me come around this way. That's better. And I have mixed it in a little bit. And the potatoes have about 3 minutes left. And then we're going to get those drained. The celery and onion are almost ready. Get them a little bit browner. then when this potato, the boiling potatoes and onions are done, we are going to drain half the water off and add half a gallon of milk and spices. Okay, as you can hear, the water is boiling, so we're going to turn that off. We're going to come back over here. And we're going to pour this water right over the butter to get it melted. You do it slowly. It probably isn't going to melt it all the way, but once you mix it up, it should be nice and melty. Okay, get the rest of that water in there. Oops, I accidentally turned off my celery and onion. Let's turn off the back burner. My. Okay, so we're going to mix this stuffing and water and butter up. See, the butter is melting nicely. So I'm going to pile on the stuffing on top of the butter to get it melted the rest of the way. And our celery and onion is done. So we're going to add that to the casserole dish. You don't want to get all the excess butter in there, so kind of drain it with your spatula. So the potatoes have 10 seconds. And then we're going to drain off half the water. There they go. So we're going to drain off half the water and come back. Take your potatoes off the heat. You can leave your burner on though, because once you add your milk and spices, then you're going to put it back on the heat. Grab the milk. I'm just going to pour a half a gallon of milk right into the pot. Then you're going to want to add, I add onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. I'm pretty generous, but this one's all caked up. Just get one that works. Put your onion powder in. I just got it on the stove. If I were to have to guess, I would say probably 5 teaspoons would do it. That's almost 2 tablespoons. I'm just going to take the lid off this garlic powder and dump some in. And we'll get our salt and pepper. I'm not a big measurer. Sierra? Yeah? Can you get me another stick of butter, please? salt and pepper, and then we're going to add some minced garlic. Just a heaping tablespoon. And then I stir it up and see how it tastes. And that's almost perfect. So you're going to put it back over the heat and add 2 sticks of butter. And you bring it to a boil, then shut it off. And see if this stuffing mix so that the butter has melted. Give it another stir. And then I'm going to stir in the celery and onion. And you smooth it out. Oh, you guys can't see me. Let's bring it back over here. You're going to want to stir it up and smooth it out. And layer your stuffing on top. Okay, and then we're going to smooth the stuffing on top. And we're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 375. So here is the potato soup. It is done. It's a little frothy. We have about 5 minutes left on the casserole. We'll get that out. And here is the chicken and stuffing casserole. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment and please share, like, and subscribe. And if you want, you can hit that bell notification so you can get more videos from me.